Did anyone feel awkward when seeing the Volume 6 cover for the English release? Cause the chapter left me feeling sad and then thrilled. On one hand, it sucks to be Shinobu's fan. On the other hand, it's great to be Zenitsu's fan. I remember not liking him that much back in his first introduction, but his developments and personality have grown on me. After witnessing a heartbreak, now is a good time for a rebound. This was another interesting setup with few interesting details that's worth mentioning and others that are needed to build the next battle into an exciting one. The building is a pain in the ass to Taijiro, and the pillars is full of traps and tricks. It's clear that it is designed to separate each of them as much as it can. Although Shinobu wasn't exactly the strongest, leaving one against any of the top 3 Upper Moon would be very difficult. Still, the labyrinth is annoying, like dealing with Dark Souls layers, which is pretty much everything. It does make me wonder who will end up splitting up. Enough about that though. We have a breaking news to bring tears to the fans. For those who believe in a possible chance for Shinobu's survival, it appears the mangaka doesn't want us to feel hopeful. A crow appears and reports to Taijiro and likely everyone else that Shinobu has died. Never trust a damn crow. It's why they're enemy in Resident Evil. But seriously, it's sad to hear the confirmation. I want to believe in a miracle, but of course, it hardly favors me. Taijiro is awestruck by the news, channeling our feelings. It pains me when he remembers her charm and smile, real or not. Now that's no longer possible, bringing him to tears. Poor him. She is now confirmed dead. Rest in peace, Shinobu. It took me a while to realize why a crow is there, let alone having a paper covering his face. It's revealed that the Ubuyashiki family is around, fulfilling the roles left behind. They're the one that coordinate the pinpoints and location. I thought the twin sisters were the same one from earlier. Then I recall the family did have 5 children according to Inamaki. In other words, these kids are now in place, and the ones who died in an explosion are legit dead. Huh. That's still pretty dark. Speaking of dark, there's another round of interesting background of an Ubuyashiki. Kirya is the oldest in the family now, let alone oldest son. He's only 8 years old. That is mighty young to fill in the role of a leader. When his family died, he didn't mourn at all, not even a shed of tears. Call it cold, but he was raised and prepared to take in charge of the Demon Slayer corpse. His younger sisters, Kuina and Kanata, replaced the previous twins who were older than them. Basically, the family is fully prepared to replace the lineage. That's just crazy. The father was strict and raised his children to adulthood right off the bat. That means they barely, if not ever, have any childhood memories to cherish. I understand the circumstance due to the father's short lifespan and the family's purpose, but it feels like hell being part of them. The mother was also strict, but there's kindness in her. It's probably their way to keep it balanced. Bottom line, this family is hardcore to keep the tradition alive. As the fans are uncertain on the future of the series, this arc is slowly building up the next generation. Shinobu is gone, and Kanao, if she makes it out alive, can't fill in her place. Kirya is the new leader of the corps. This arc is practically a game-changer event. We don't know if there's more after this arc though. There's a good enough evidence to suggest more materials, but time will tell. It's confirmed that Muzan remains in the same place, which is good. Only now we return to the last chapter's cliffhanger. It's a good segue from one family to another, so to speak, after learning more detail on the family. But it's about to get really personal. The feud between Zenitsu and Kaikoku has escalated to bloodthirst vengeance quickly. I have never seen Zenitsu so pissed off until now. Immediately, I take this scenario very serious. The two have word exchange on their recent status. This isn't a friendly talk, it's a talk before one of them takes the life of another. He couldn't contain his emotion any longer. because this all ties in to his grandfather, who committed suicide because of Kaigaku. It's pretty dark to learn that grandfather has committed senpaku alone in misery. Kaigaku indirectly caused him because he was so ashamed to have a child who wielded his teachings becoming a demon. It's like shattering his honor and heart. Lost the will to live. What's worse is senpaku requires a person to cut the target's head off in order to spare the pain in a sense. No one was there to do so. That's disturbingly sad. Already I'm 100% behind Zenitsu after that tragic story. Clearly he loved his grandfather wholeheartedly. To go beyond the percentage, Kaigaku is a bona fide asshole. Not a damn remorse on grandfather's soul. He couldn't care less. All he knows is he was turned down as his true successor. He became a demon because there's a value in it. Not a single regret. Once grandfather says no on naming him the successor, he doesn't care anymore. Selfish prick. After the annoyances from that douchebag, believing he's far above than Zenitsu, this is where the chapter picks up and delivers satisfaction. I love how Zenitsu stopped venting in frustration. Rather, insult him hard about being a scum and a trash. The trigger is calling Kaikaku out about knowing everything but first form, essentially calling him a pathetic successor. That is so satisfying. What's even more satisfying is his follow-up. Kaikaku is going all out with one attack distant thunder, 4th form mind you, yet Zenitsu only takes a normal swing and still cut that scum like nothing. Zenitsu is already making his you-know-what, and rightfully so. Zenitsu has become a certified badass with great combat, and the sequence really makes him the man. The battle has escalated to an exciting, serious personal grudge match. This was an interesting chapter. It was heartbreaking to learn Shinobu's death confirmation and the reaction towards it. It was interesting yet eerie in a way to learn more about Ubuyashiki's family. The best part was Zenitsu and Kaigaku, with the former portraying a real badass out for vengeance. The visual is solid and it helped a lot for the last segment. I can't wait for the upcoming battle. It's going to be so sweet for Zenitsu to get his payback. And after the last battle, we need this a lot. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I wonder how long it would take to go back to Kano versus Doma. I wonder if we will see any battle between them. In the meantime, we have Zenitsu versus Gaikaku, and it looks like Zenitsu is about to make his, well, you know what I'm about to say, but this is going to be really fun. And I just can't wait to see Zenitsu going all out. This time, he's going to be a badass. What do you think of the chapter? How do you feel about the confirmation of Shinobu's death? Are you looking forward to the upcoming battle? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.